Hey everyone, Creative Venus here and welcome to another beautiful tutorial. And today we will learn how to design this beautiful business presentation template and look at this beautiful animation. So this is a 4-part series. I hope you will like it. So let's begin. So guys, this is our presentation, and if you take a look at it, you will see, so this is our starting slide. Then we have this cover slide. Then we have this introduction slide. After that, there are 6 slides for information, and then there is the last slide, which is like a thank you slide. So all of these slides are, based on morph transition. If you see, the morph is selected. And what is morph? Morph means move things on the previous slide to their new locations on the current slide. So that's all basically. And in a nutshell, if you want to understand it with an example, a small example, then I'll show you. So this is the text, for example, welcome, and then there is this blue small bar, and then it's some dummy text here. So this is its present state, and on this slide this text is in its present state. And if we go to the previous slide, I have pasted this whole block of text here. So this becomes its starting point. So this is the point A in its previous slide. So what will happen is, when we will in the slideshow mode navigate to this slide from the previous slide, the text will come here, from here to here. So previous to present, or you can say past to present, and on the next slide it will move here. I have placed it here. So this become the point C. Point A, current state point B, exits or final state point C. So that's how you can play with the morph transition. So that's the base of it. And on the basis of it, if you have understood it, I have created this complete slide deck. Just focus on these 2 cards only. Let me zoom in so that you can get a better look. So one is the image, second is its explanation or some information here. So what will happen is, on every slide these cards will navigate. So we are on the 3rd slide, which is the first information slide. On the 4th slide. Move to 5. Then you can see this complete group moved downwards, and then this complete information card group moved upwards. What is group? I have stacked all these images together by using group option. You can right click and see. You can use, currently it's not visible because the item is already grouped, and same is the case here. Then go to next slide, like this, until all the slides are finished. And then comes the last slide. So that's the overall algorithm, or you can say the secret formula of this slide. Placing the items at point A, point B, and point C. So let's learn this tutorial. So let's begin with the tutorial, and it starts with the guides. You can place these lines and then insert this rectangle, and make sure it is in the middle of the slide. And then you can move these guides to match the top and bottom of this rectangle. So these guides can be really helpful to place the items. Now you have to insert this rounded rectangle, and you can use that yellow pointer at the top to reduce its roundedness, and then just duplicate it and place it next to the first rounded rectangle. So then you can format it by going to the format shape. You have to insert a picture in this image placeholder or rounded rectangle. So in the Office 365 you have this option built in where you can insert the stock images. Otherwise you can download from online sources like pexels.com. It's an amazing source of free images. So now I have placed the images. Now you have to just offset the left and right to make sure it doesn't look stretched. And on the second rounded rectangle we will fill a nice gradient color, and you know how to fill the gradient colors. I have already created lots of videos around gradient colors. So this is a very minimalistic slide, and it's highly corporate looking presentation template. Now just duplicate it because we want to modify this duplicated shape to create a very unique kind of effect, the light reflection effect. For that you have to insert this triangle, and then you can adjust its points to create a curve like this. Then place it on the top of this rounded rectangle, select both the shapes and then intersect, and you will have this kind of shape, and place it over this blue rounded rectangle. Now you have to insert or fill gradient color. So we will fill white gradient color from top to bottom. So on the top part we will fill white, and same color we will fill on the bottom part of this shape. For the top part, increase transparency to like 90 to 100%, and for the bottom part you can keep it like 80 to 90%. Then you can insert this rounded rectangle again from the shapes. Make sure you remove its outline, and then you can fill white color, then just duplicate it again and reduce its width and send it to back, but just behind this bigger white rounded rectangle, and it will look something like this, some kind of card placeholder. And then you can insert a text box. So this is our first information slide. We will create the cover slide after it. So here, like the first slide, you want to talk about some corporate aspect with the help of some numbers. So I've placed some dummy text. So I have started using a new font called Coestrel. It's a really nice Google font. And you can download it from Google Fonts, especially for the headlines. And after corporate, you can place some dummy text. And if you're creating a template, otherwise you have to fill some real text here. Because I have to create a template, so I have this liberty to use dummy text as per my style. But of course, when you have to place some real text, you have to customize it accordingly. So there you will face some kind of difficulty to adjust this template. But that's how you will learn it as well. So Then you can insert this small rounded rectangle, and so I've just lost it. Yeah, it's here, so it's white, so that's why not visible. Let's fill some solid color in it. We will use the format painter and fill the same gradient color as we have filled in this blue gradient rounded rectangle. Just adjust its height and width so that it's thin and small. Spend some time on some text adjustments and alignments. Make sure it's looking perfect. So yeah, so we have completed till here, and now what we have to do is we will place some information at the bottom part as well, like some numbers, some bullet points. And I have one more idea. You can also place some charts here if you are using this template for some analytical data. There you can customize it and it will look really beautiful if you can use it for analytical report or some sales report with some charts. So on every slide you can place some charts in these cards like pie, then there are stacked column charts, then candle charts if you're into stock market. So yeah, you can be as creative you want. So I've placed the text next to the number, like growth. What does this number represent? So that's growth. And similarly on the second number you can write its respective KPI name. So this is just a style that I have presented on this card, but you can place it as per the information you have. Maybe you have like some text or some paragraph or some bullet points, then you have to change its look and feel here. So you can do that. So while designing the presentation, you have to be very patient, very focused. So now it's adjusted. Let's add some icons. We always use icons because I just love them, and icons look good in a presentation or even on the websites, everywhere, in the apps as well. So this presentation template is for those people who want some neat presentations, some white, plain, bright. So for them this is a perfect presentation. So I've just created it for 6 slides, but you know what, you can be very creative. You can use it for like 20 or 30 slides as well. So for the first 6 slides you can follow this kind of style. For the next 6 slides you can change the image and this card design and style, and you can rotate them horizontally, and you can do something with it. So you can try lots of things here. Morph is amazing. So now I've placed some text here as well, and let's write the headline in bigger fonts. And fill some light gray or dark gray font color here and let it overlap the image. It looks good and gives a nice look. So look at it, it's looking amazing. So yeah, you should watch, learn and try this presentation. And this is the end of the first part. Our base slide is ready. We will see you guys in our next slide on the next video in the second part. And in the fourth part, we will share the template as well in the G Drive link. So till then, learn it, and you can also share what you have created with me on my email ID. So I will take a look at it. So yeah, see you guys in our next video. Bye bye.